Hey guys, I'm Mitch.
I'm Austin.
And this is Super Platinum Achievement, and we got a huge step in the direction of digital only. We're going to talk about that. But first, if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button. Make sure at the end of the video, if you liked it, give us a big thumbs up. Also share with your friends as well. But it was announced today, as of recording this video, that Microsoft has shut down, or reportedly shut down, their division that is dedicated to physical releases.
So the news was that 1,900 employees got cut from their gaming division, and it turned out this was the division they're talking about, was this physical
a big chunk of it.
Edition, and it's what we've been saying all along. Microsoft is just going so forward on just digital only, obviously with Game Pass, and they're completely abandoning the discs. And we called this a while ago. It's happening, I think, a little quicker than we wanted to, because we
were thinking that this would be the last generation with physical releases, but it's happening in the middle of this generation. So, Xbox has been the one taking these big steps the entire time. They were the first one to release a digital-only console with the Xbox One S digital-only, which was not received well at the time. And then they went with the next one and did the Series S in digital-only. PlayStation did do a digital-only version as well, but then there was the rumors about the Series X revamp coming out end of this year. That's digital-only as well.
Their slim version.
And then, of course, there's Game Pass, which is just not even just digital. It's not even owning the license at all. Yeah. It's just the service.
Yeah, and that kind of leads us to like the next thing that we're going to kind of talk about. So obviously, discs are probably on the way out.
Walmart, Best Buy already stopped selling them.
Yeah,
they're gone.
So,
Amazon is getting rid of it too.
I think So it's a bummer. Like, I love getting the actual physical copy, but the problem behind that is, and we've kind of heard people talk about it on Ubisoft is taken out of context, but the idea of having a digital version of a game means you don't own that game anymore. Mm-hmm. They were meaning for like a subscription service of a game, but it's not. It's only half a step away from like, oh, well, you don't own this game anymore. So if we don't want you to play it anymore, you can't play it anymore, kind of thing. So
like we were talking off camera, what's there to stop them from like Xbox has vamped up recently monitoring chats for
hate speech
and all that, not just banning you from the game, but for a certain amount of time, but saying you don't own this game anymore.
You just paid $70 for the new Call of Duty. You cannot play it anymore.
Done. We're taking your license. But with Sony, with the Discovery Network things, their license ran out. They didn't want to pay for a renewal. And so everything you bought media-wise through Discovery on Sony, you just didn't own anymore.
And they've done that with like older games on there for the store as well. Makes you harken back to the good old days, the 360, the PS3 days.
You could actually play the game offline, the disc, and that's not even possible anymore. So there is that. Technically, the disc just holds that license on it, so they could really do the same thing, because nothing is on the disc besides the license and sometimes the data now to download it faster. But other than that, all that conspiracy stuff aside, the big downfall to digital, obviously there are some upsides, but the big downfall is you can't sell it if you don't want it anymore. Can't sell it to a buddy or to a used game store. You can't lend it to a friend. So there's that. And then, of course, if you're like me, collector, you got to put it on your shelf.
Yeah.
Sony started doing that earlier as well. We've had a couple unboxings.
Yeah, where you just get the digital code to download, but you still get
a steel
box with no disc. But there's a spot for a disc. There's just no disc in there. Right. And obviously they said, because there's a digital... Obviously, the digital version of the console is the reason. So it's like... It's
coming to an end. We talked about it, I think, almost 2 years ago now. Yeah. We did a video that that disc is dead, it's coming soon. We had games recently just released without physical versions at all. Alan Wake 2, there is no physical version, period. Baldur's Gate 3, there is no physical version in the U.S. They did overseas release physical versions, but yeah, it's time, and Xbox has just pretty much said, we're done. And I don't necessarily blame them, because when the reports came out of 2023, the fiscal year of sales, digital sales were almost 90% of gaming sales, which at that point, why are you paying money to have these physical forms?
But then, if you're not going to do the physical forms, shouldn't the price of your games be cheaper?
Should be a little cheaper.
But they won't be.
No, they're going up.
Still,
They should be cheaper because there's no production, there's no distribution, shipping, or anything like
materials,
that.
anything.
Nothing.
Yeah, so
That's tons of money.
don't
saved.
worry. Still $70.
But just like taxes, once they're there, they're never going away.
they never run away.
So, what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to chat with you. Do you care much? Are you sad to see physical dying? Or are you already switched over to digital because it's just more convenient? Let us know in the comments. If you like this video, give us a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, and we'll see you again here on
Super Platinum Achievement.
Bye now.